And we get to the top of the staircase, and we're now getting into, I guess, what you could call being a leader in this journey. So you've got bold and credible regenerative market shaping leadership. This is where you see organizations really starting to have an impact in their supply chains and in their value chains. They're influencing both upstream in their supply chains and downstream. They're winning awards for what they're doing. They're sharing their knowledge and best practice. They're encouraging collaboration. And some organizations are even working collaboratively with competitors because they really believe that this is the right thing to do. They're driving innovation. They're changing their business models. They're looking at regenerative impact. So how can we add back to nature and the environment and communities and society? How can we actually add back? How can we give back? And how can we do things like sustainable product design? So how can we incorporate this into our whole process? So you're starting to see that real differentiated ESG, sustainability, said the terms were interchangeable, leadership. And it takes courage to do this stuff. You've got to really stand up and be out there. And we do see leaders that are, they've taken this path and they're really shaping what is happening in their business, and they're really influencing others to do so. It goes without saying that they're also influencing their suppliers within that supply chain, and they expect best practice. So you can look at some of those businesses. I haven't got time to share loads of case studies today, but if you want to get in touch with us later, we can show you some good examples. Either myself or my team would be very, very happy to engage on some of this stuff. So I'm back to the staircase, and having just gone through all of those steps in a little bit more detail, what I'd really like you to do is just share in the chat some of your thoughts and comments on this. And does everything we've been through, does that reflect what you said originally on where you are on steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, or even 7?